So I'm going to show you how to do trellis stitch, which is a stitch that can be used to fill some texture on your sewing. And to start off with, you're going to create a grid of horizontal and vertical stitches. So you may want to mark on your fabric where you want this grid to be so that you can keep the spacing nice and even. I'm only going to do a small sample today, so I'm just doing it by eye. And then once you've got your grid, what you do is you come up just a little way below where your two threads meet and create a diagonal stitch that captures both of those threads. And you work your way again back along the rows to anchor every point where the threads cross. And you can scale this stitch up and down. So you could create a much larger grid. You may want to use more strands of stranded thread to do that, so that you get a thicker line on each of your grid sections. Or you could even create these smaller. And just work your way along. And this will make sure that the threads stay in place. So particularly if you're creating a larger grid, you don't want the threads in the middle to start wiggling about or to become insecure. And so you can see that is your trellis stitch, and it creates this great grid that you can use to add texture, or even to use as a border if you wanted to do any additional stitching within those squares.